Jim and Bob here, bringing you yet another Blood Bowl encounter.
I just can't get enough of this sport, Bob, and I imagine that it's the same for our viewers.
They love it, Jim. And we'll soon be providing even more bloody images, thanks to our new fist cam technology.
Yes, it's amazing how many cameras you can build into a knuckle duster.
Three, two, one,
Bust up!
That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him. Good recovery. I bet those Yetis don't like playing the Dungeon Bowl, Bob.
That's right, Jim. Some Norse teams downright refuse to play in that cup, claiming it to be inhumane.
That's strange, Bob. Didn't figure any Norse team to be humane.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly.
Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules? You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded but perfectly legal. Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming, then, that he had something between his ears to begin with. beer-swilling, spear-brandishing, yeti-wrestling lunatics.
And that's just the apothecaries, Jim.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts. Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling big moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way! A little elf beauty, yeah.
Bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
He checked that move.
Made him look stupid, you mean? What violence!
Yes! It's a great spectacle, Bob. We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
He sent him down for a chat with the Astro Granite.
Brilliant sidekick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion. Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the Motley Horde is made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, it can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway. Oh, no, another one who actually plays the ball.
That pass would have done justice to a dwarf with mittens.
Why do you always insult the dwarves?
Ew, slime balls, diseases, rotting flesh. To some, it's a beautiful sight, Bob.
Don't forget the smell, Jim.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me. I didn't notice that pungent, acrid stench of death and bile. God, there. The player gets hold of the ball. That right hook was worthy of a black orb.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snapping of a wizard's neck. That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge. What? Right on the schmuzzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
Did you know that well in advance of the match, the berserkers will often start quaffing flagons of ale before whipping themselves into a frenzy?
That can sure be useful, Bob. We should try that someday.
We better leave that to the professionals, Jim. You already look a little pale. Get it? Pale? Never mind. Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one. Did you know the Nurgle rotters went missing in the Sea of Ice in '88?
That's right, Bob. They drifted for years, all the players frozen stiff in huge blocks of ice.
Until some local fishermen boarded the vessel and brought it southwards. Once defrosted, they were quickly back in business.
That's right, Bob. By the time the boat arrived back to shore, the crew had become devoted fans, and the ship's cat transformed into a beast of Nurgle. It looks like nothing can stop the Nurgle's rotters. As soon as he throws his first punch,
We know the opponent will be out for lunch. corruption so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate. This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family. One of the most famous Norse teams out there, Jim, is the Vinheim Valkyries, more recently known as Vinheim Rampagers.
Perhaps you could tell the fans why they changed their name, Bob.
Sure can, Jim. They went into hiding after they pillaged and burned down Skalgrim and Hoist, the only sponsor that withdrew their sponsorship up to this day.
I don't know if we really like that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
He made picking that ball up look easy. Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of a mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
Doesn't look like he'll be getting back on his feet too soon.
He should be up before next week's match. The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided. It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard. Do you think you'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down.
It's a catch! Now this player just needs to survive!
Ew, here we go, Nurgle style again, Bob.
Who can argue with some high-quality infectious foul play, Jim?
Indeed, Bob. Sure is funny to see the opposition trying to stay healthy when they play against a Nurgle team.
That's true, Jim. I think we're lucky commentating and watching the game from afar, Jim.
He's launched that ball way up high.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
I doubt he'll be taking any further part in the match after that.
No, we've still got 2 legs. Knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim. That's never a nice sight. Just a few yards to go. Already halftime? I just hope they come out for the second half with a more combative spirit.
Yeah, the coaches will have fine-tuned their dosages of medication. Berserkers, Yetis, Ulfwurners.
Well, I'll bet you like this, Jim.
Of course, Bob. To be brutally honest, I always enjoy a pack of raving maniacs.
Spoken as a true Blood Bowl fan, Jim.
Here we go again for another bloodbath. That's one regulation clobbering. Did you know one of the most unsportsmanlike Nurgle teams out there is the Decayed Renegade?
Oh, yeah, Jim. And they have a large appetite for foul play.
Let's hope for some of that action today, Bob.
Indeed, Jim. In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral. There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistance to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusader Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
That player's seen stars now.
Funny for someone that wasn't really that bright.
Package has been delivered.
But it is yet to be shipped to the final recipient.
recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing, come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent. That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks.
Okay, they've got the upper hand at the moment, but the opposition are not dead yet.
Well, not all of them anyway. Charge!
Don't hit me, don't hit me.
Oops, I'm sorry. That's an old reflex on hearing the starting whistle.
They can start to move forward.
I think she's singing him a lullaby.
Did you know that the Berserkers are selected from the thirstiest Norse players?
No.
Yes, the head coach tells the team that they have run out of beer, and the one that enters the most furious rage becomes the new team Berserker.
They run out of beer in Norse teams?
Of course not, Bob. The head coaches just tell the players that if they're low on Berserkers. Look, Bob, he's trying to get away.
Don't worry, the spectators won't let him escape that easily. They're very possessive, you know. That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly, it's really ugly. Beer swilling, spear brandishing, yeti wrestling lunatics.
And that's just the apothecaries, Jim. Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
can tell you straight, that hurts. Nurgle. Why are Nurgle teams always so popular, Bob?
Because all their fans are infected, Jim.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say, but it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
He's got the ball! I don't know if we really like that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision.
Hold still and then pow! Right in the face.
Brilliant sidekick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion. The attack can get their game going again. Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away. Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight.
There's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
Something must be broken.
Probably nose, a few teeth, an arm. You know, regular stuff.
It will be just a small step for the player, and a giant leap for the team.
Another touchdown. They really have their hands on the match now.
The opposite team just doesn't know how to play. Did you know the Nurgle rotters went missing in the Sea of Ice in '88?
That's right, Bob. They drifted for years. All the players frozen stiff in huge blocks of ice.
Until some local fishermen boarded the vessel and brought it southwards. Once defrosted, they were quickly back in business.
That's right, Bob. By the time the boat arrived back to shore, the crew had become devoted fans, and the ship's cat transformed into a beast of Nurgle. It looks like nothing can stop the Nurgles. Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
We don't see much of the heroes of lore these days.
No, I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of lore hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
Did you know that the Berserkers are selected from the thirstiest Norse players?
Nope.
Yes, the head coach tells the team that they have run out of beer, and the one that enters the most furious rage becomes the new Team Berserker.
They run out of beer in Norse teams?
Of course not, Bob. The head coaches just tell the players that if they're low on Berserkers.
He's recovered the ball.
That's one regulation clobbering. This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously. Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch. What a score! It's rare to see such a difference between two teams.
Was that a team they sent out there, or was it some fans in their uniform?
Win, lose, or draw. Doesn't really matter when you see a match like that.
That's reflected in the excellent mark it received.
Their weight and power is inversely proportional to their intelligence.
Yes, I'm not sure what their game plan was, but it certainly didn't involve the ball. Stats don't lie. Defeat is the only logical outcome.
Yeah, and it doesn't need deep analysis to see where the problem lies.
Possession is the key. Well, at least there's one who can look himself in the mirror after the match.
Yeah, he was the best player on the pitch.
They defended high up, keeping the opposition to their half of the field.
You can pick up these enhancements wherever you want, anywhere. And they've got none here for this match?
What is this sport coming to?
Did you see a referee out there today?
I don't know. I definitely did see any cards.